2, 1, go!
Injury.
Okay, Man United.
He scored in the victory here last season, and for an extended period. Few who would really make
passes.
Basket getting into the starting 11. The likes of Senesi, Alex Scott, Marcus Tavernier.
Marcus Tavernier. Ama.
Regate.
What the fuck?
Someone who hasn't had a lot of football of
What the
late.
fuck was that?
Good footballers of late and coming up against Semenyo, who is direct and positive. He wants to really keep an eye on that. Will.
This is Tyrone Malassia's 4th start in the last 57 games.
Malaysia's
Of course,
Malaysia's never play.
started the Premier League defeat to Arsenal at the beginning of this month. The first appearance since May of 2023. Xerxes
Jay-Z.
jumped into the side today.
Yes, I would.
In a good run of goal scoring form. 3 goals in his
Angefanya ile Arsenal inaweza yake. Angecheza na
It's
Arsenal.
neatly done. Get past Adam Smith. Mainoo
Kama si yeye.
Fuck, man.
Mainoo falls at the moment. Some ways surprising it didn't find the net.
It's one of them things, you know, when you just find yourself in a position and it's never going to come to you and you just, it's just one of them things when confidence is so high. But as you said, I'm expecting him to nestle that into the back of the net. It's a good save from Kepa, but it's exactly what he's all about, is his instinctive mentality of being in and around the box. Possibly should have done better as well.
Well, his last 10 games in all competitions, he's scored 4 times, set up
Oh,
another
yeah,
6
the goal
goals,
first was
and
wrong,
a penalty.
Don't have a linesman, I know what's wrong.
Hasn't he? Seen a lot of him in the championship, and I know taking that step up, obviously coming and playing
Well,
in
later and then I'll run
there's added pressure, but it just looks like he's really versing the fact that
Absolute spell in the championship with Sunderland, during which he was player of the year. Just gave him a grounding in the English game.
Sorry guys, instead of the Man United link, I added the
Certainly showing what he can do now.
Yes,
Maybe part of that is this new setup.
Nice.
Your coach coming into the place is that you're your side again, aren't you? You're trying to prove that you're worthy of having the shirt, being in and around the squad.
Savani. He's really caught the eye since signing for Bournemouth at the back. Really good recruitment in recent times on the south coast. Moved on by Tyler Adams, who just drops in when he has to. Martinez will come across to help out Malacia.
Well, that is exactly what's going to happen, isn't it? From the United perspective, you can see that they're set up in a back 5, aren't they? And that's because they haven't got the ball. This formation can get it right. It's a real tough one to crack. It really is.
And sent tumbling. Justin Kluivert scored in the 2-2. His father actually played 3 games against Manchester United in his career in his Newcastle days.
Come on.
Semenyo. Take it on. Just didn't manage to steer it either side of
It's a
it.
very bad image. It
They just pounces on that little across the Semenyo.
On Evan Nielsen. Had that rolled into the path of Kluivert, it might have been interesting. As it is, it's a Bournemouth free kick.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest. Was it round the corner, was it? Cliver, as you said, if they've just got control of that, I think everything opens up because there's two defenders taken out of the equation. It's that ball that's nicked in there. And it's a foul.
We are back.
Maguadino.
So a free kick here
Is this set
in a
up?
very encouraging position for Bournemouth.
Set up.
Yeah.
One player who would
Be.
frustrated not to be on the field to take this. Scored an absolute beauty the other night against West Ham United. Enes Unal.
Oh, yeah.
This would be a similar sort of area, distance-wise.
Any help people are doing in the offside.
Clivert or Christie then?
Abija, Abil Aja, what's up,
Into
brother?
the middle.
Hell, bro,
Hitting it. Had to go instead. And offside. Here's the verdict.
Yeah, it was an interesting one, wasn't it? She felt that from a distance where you think that maybe just take a direct one, but
EPL, Premier League, Manchester United.
smack shot. I think it would have been the second one that was offside. I think it would have been easy for you just want to take that strike up.
Well, Andoni Iraola has been talking about why his side perhaps haven't been as clinical in front of goal as they could have been. He says the way we play it makes our forwards arrive a bit more tired to finish our chances. It's not the same chance you have if you're just waiting for a chance as a number 9 regularly in the penalty area. You have to do all the work, and maybe you don't get there with your mind as clear to finish in some ways. It's an interesting way of thinking of it.
It is, it's a really good point. As
Yeah,
well.
19 for
When you
you.
watch Bournemouth, and today they've started really
Who has
brightly.
started?
They work hard off the ball. They work hard with the ball, and
One of it slow mo.
to concentrate when you get into good energy. They handle this season
How
where
are you going to go slow mo?
Martinez in a spot bother
Really,
here.
yeah, big one, you.
Did well to wriggle out of it.
How slow mo?
Kobe Mainu. Just squeezed out of the picture there. Smith who clears.
So you get Christmas mood,
It's been quite a 12 months for him in terms of becoming a Manchester United regular, being a big part of the English plan as well.
such a good player.
Kobe Mino.
The ball isn't just one of them midfielders who sits. He's got a bit of everything, hasn't he? I feel that he will be, and it'll keep progressing.
Diogo
Nice.
Nice one.
It's Ouattara who managed to slow him down. Throwing in. Not the
Mazraoui.
easiest. Steered it away as far as Ugarte.
Diogo Dalot.
Not by Semenyo.
Positioning, guys, positioning.
Semenyo's asking to pull some wide. Trying to get his point, really. I think both players are just usually coming together, and it's just down to sheer strength.
Thank you to Abil. Welcome. Thank you.
The ball here. Everybody else apart from Onana in front of him to pick from.
Alfonso Davis here. I think Nani can also do
Towards
a
Kobe
good job.
Mainu.
This
He went for
from
Christie
his
to
team.
clear away.
Hakimi, Ashraf.
Let's go.
Come on. Lazy people.
Lacia. Back to Onana.
Mazraoui.
Nielsen applying the pressure. Now Semenyo.
You have not
Martinez just helping it on towards Ahmad. Wanted offside there, Manchester United, but on go Bournemouth here with Semenyo.
Ahmad.
They've been very clever, Bournemouth, with their recruitment from overseas, but also
Hey, Mazraoui, who was
John
that?
Semenyo, a player who was terrific during his time at Bristol City.
Can't wait for today.
Certainly had some very good times in a Bournemouth shirt so far. Clivert waiting for a bit of support from Adams, who helps it on to Smith. Christie.
Me too, Madrid. Ana Madrid.
Just a little too high for a fullback who's been superb this season for Andoni Iraola.
He's a good, very, very good player, isn't he? But his defensive duties, when he gets forward, he is and can make a massive impact. City went behind the Bournemouth set up. His two wide men might get them overlaps, and he's got a sweet left foot.
Only Fulham's Anthony Robinson's made more overlapping runs in the Premier League this season than Milos Kerkez. Really go, Anthony Robinson.
I'm from Kenya, I'm from Kenya.
Marshalled by Tyler Adams.
All of us.
It's really good from
I'm
Tyler
from
Adams.
Kenya.
It's a super run. And as he knows that he's in that role, he feels that protected at times when
Bruno, you can do better than that.
Released here. Once again, Adams
Hey,
monitoring closely.
it's excellent. It's a defensive play from Tyler Adams.
No, we are from Kenya.
St. Leeds United up the road, of course. Signed for about £24 million from Leeds in August of last year, and a year on a 5-year contract, but we haven't seen much of him in Bournemouth colours due to injury. Missed the start of this campaign with a back problem. Last season, hamstring and back injuries meant he only made 4 appearances. This is number 8 of the season this time round. Certainly someone putting in a good shift already.
Oh, nice one from Indonesia.
Goes for the
Just
return
come
ball.
back from Indonesia.
Caught the attention of Semenyo. Wins it back for Clivert, and now Christie tried to burrow his way through. Got him to the left of that and
Is that Maguire?
rescued
What is Maguire doing?
Maguardino.
Maguardinho!
So might just have to be a little bit better.
Ugarte.
Possession of the ball, maybe just forcing the issue.
How much?
It's an immediate answer with
I like how much he's making, always on point.
in his favouring Nicholas to go and make them challenges.
Both these sides, of course, struck late in their respective Premier League games last weekend. Indeed, there was chaos, really, in both games late on. West Ham took the lead after 87 minutes. Bournemouth equalised after 90 or an added time. Manchester United were behind after 88 minutes. As Fernandes takes aim.
That Ahmed.
It's well fielded in the end by Kepler.
Yeah, just have a look at Fernandes. He just points to to go running to that space.
Nice.
He just draws 2 players out. You know what's coming next. But being a decent strike, but not moving awful lot.
Through a really barren run in terms of goal returns, Bruno Fernandes, but now he's on 6 goals from his last 12 in all competitions.
When he plays higher up the pitch,
We are Indonesia fans.
isn't he? I think
Yeah, we are
using
fans
his energy
from
and
Indonesia.
Live from Jakarta.
final third,
Jakarta.
Manchester United need.
Had a very good run against Bournemouth as well in 5 matches against the Cherries. He's scored
These
3
people, the last time we met
3.
Bournemouth, was it the last time? 3-0.
It's Christie for Semenyo. Adam Smith. Too much on that. It'll be
Maguire, man, you're the centre back. You're probably supposed to be playing back. Ariel.
Smith.
Just joke with that
Climate to
man.
chase. Harry Maguire with him.
Wait, I think so, right? You? See how
What
Kumata.
Bournemouth are trying to do, aren't they? Like to Cliver. Semenyo just comes short for that pass. He wants it in behind where he's just going to drag one of them defenders out. We've just seen Harry Maguire chasing across. It just creates all that space for maybe Nielsen to maybe get through.
Good advanced starting position from Kepa to clear that away from under the nose of Bruno Fernandes. Solid challenge as well by Antoine Semenyo. Howson saw the run of Ouattara. In behind Diogo Dalot. Masraoui suddenly swarmed upon. Ouattara, Semenyo in there, but Onana had eyes on the prize.
Good bits of pressure that Bournemouth are applying. His outlet, Ouattara on this left side. We've seen an awful lot of him in these opening stages in the first half. Again, if they lose the ball, you can see the high press point. This is really going and pushing it, allowing Manchester United to get out easy.
Fernandes on the pass from Malacia. Looking early for Xerxes. He had two to play with. And the numbers one out for Bournemouth. Ugarte continues to be busy in midfield.
Malaysia, what is Malaysia doing?
Manchester United. Harry Maguire.
Hey, what's up, man? Nicky does. Nick D does. What's up? What's up, brother?
One of the radar right for
Yeah, man.
The pressing game from Bournemouth's brilliant. That's why they keep winning the ball back. Just need a bit more quality.
Exactly.
They have in the better side in these opening stages of the first half for sure. They have more.
Anataka quick pass na nani ampe hizo quick pass.
We are angels too.
Goes Ryan Christie.
Nayun, we are angels too.
Will spin away from Evan Nielsen.
Indonesians
They'll be delighted with the way the campaign.
Hello, Kevin Jack, what's up?
This game as well, to be fair, because we're almost at the midway through the first half, and Bournemouth have looked lively, they look dangerous, and they look solid.
Yeah, they do. It's the thing. The way they play, they're always going to cause teams problems. I think the only way, as we've just seen there, on had to go a little bit more direct into Xerxes. Pretty much camped in. I won't say that they've caused loads of problems for Onana, but it feels like it's just a matter of time before something quite happens for Bournemouth, because when they get forward, they do look like it's an immediate danger.
Malacia and Mainu, and now Xerxes. Malacia just seemed to tumble. Didn't claim that he was caught, whereas Private was.
Private did brilliant. Did. He's got Harry Maguire breathing down his neck. A little reverse touch.
Last time out in the Premier League against Manchester City was Harry Maguire's 250th Premier League appearance. Made his debut in the top flight for Hull City in a 1-0 home defeat against Swansea City. That was back in December 10 years ago. Private, encouraged by the lack of defenders coming to him, but then the feet just gave way.
And he picks up a real good position. Just look in between.
Man United 67%.
He wants to just try and slip Nielsen in. It creates that space for him to go and run into. He's caught a little bit too mindful of the looks of things.
All that
Good boy, lively house.
Made headlines at the end of last month because he became the first player in Premier League history to score a hat-trick solely consisting of penalties. Bournemouth beat Wolves 4-2. Evan Nielsen fouled for all three.
Mino lost all his aura, man.
How's your touch, Kepa? The answer is very good.
Ahmad, where are you? These people
That's a
are
back pass. Yes.
Bruno Fernandes. Hugo Dello. Ugarte. Just a little wide for Martinez. Who has to scurry after it. Bournemouth have settled in. Manchester United's challenge here is to find a way through. Xerxes will try to wasn't completely sure where the ball was or the flight of it.
this guy, man. This is why I like Hoyland.
Malacia now. Flag stays down, so Manchester United will stay forward for the corner.
Yeah, so that's it.
Corner.
I've said this before, the wing-backs on the ball. You see a break in the line there, behind the full-back. Sorry, Dallo, he's approaching them more advanced areas. So a well-organised Bournemouth side went possession, make it hard for teams.
Bruno Fernandes with the corner. Some obvious targets in the middle here. Towards Xerxes and Dallo.
Why in front of my interview?
Stops the break.
We did see them working on the corners, didn't we?
No way.
Getting kicked off, really having a look at
Wendy Miley.
defensively. And they'll be better. It's one thing that they haven't been really interested. The only side that I've seen working on set pieces is Brentford.
Yeah, it's an interesting point because 42% of the goals Manchester United have conceded have come from corners. The average for the rest of the Premier League is 11%. So it has been an issue and they have worked on it pretty much, as you say, in an attacking and defensive sense. Semenyo, it's created an opening, which was very quickly closed by Dello.
Ile jana nimestabilize at 5. Ukipelekwa 7. Bado wakienda inarudi 5. Ndio kwa test sana ndio.
Free kick against Taro Malacia, who doesn't agree with me, but it's Akil Housen.
He wasn't happy, was he?
Yeah.
A difficult one to call, isn't it?
Come on.
Just gets in front of, I think he might have the last touch. Right, Malacia,
Smith back on his feet and back into position. He's the last line of defence for Kepa. Everybody else is forwards.
What?
Ryan Christie to swing it goalwards.
Come on, what?
Question is there.
Come on!
Silence Old Trafford. And Manchester United's fragility from set pieces is laid bare once again.
Onana is a piece of shit, man.
Fast line.
Hapo hata
Huyo anataka kuexplain hapo. Nataka nione effort bana.
but start with the defense. Nani ameruka?
Saa zingine zinaweza defense kuruka, the keeper should be helping you.
How about you? Organize it.
Banana is just a people.
That's the first line.
I think
You are the second line.
the guy would have saved this goal.
Look at that guy.
Look at Zaxi, your guy. Look at Zaxi. Look at Zaxi.
And then, sir, how was Onana meant to block that?
Bana, hii ball imedunda before ifikie huyu jamaa wetu. Kwani Onana anafanya nini saa yenye bado hiyo ball
These are
inaanza?
free kick anyway.
Sorry,
It wasn't a free kick.
you know this one. Now
It wasn't a free kick.
we are looking at Onana.
Zero touch. No touch at all.
We are looking at Onana now.
Defended anyway. Ultimately, it is a Bournemouth goal.
Fuck, man.
And with half an hour played, Bournemouth have their noses in front. Now, perhaps a spring in the step. Kirkes on for Clivert. Searching out Semenyo. Played this time by Martinez.
No, just change this too. The sound.
Hurry. Come on, guys. Why us?
Se pone en la espalda de Maguire.
Angalia, ulikuwa unasema ile siku ile kipa alikuwa kupanchi nje. Unaona amepanchi naye.
Porque sabía que no tenía nadie con quien descargar. Y dijo que quería dar por perdido esta pelota. Al menos intento sacar algo. Y Guantana que retrocede, marca y gana. Y da lo que quiere cerrar. Y toca mal porque se la regaló ahora a Diallo. Y Abad la quiere jugar con Daló, que con fortuna le rebota el balón y deriva donde Estugarte y va. Diallo hasta el fondo, lo cierra Guantana al córner, esa pelota. Tiro de esquina y es para los Diablos Rojos que se ilusionan con el empate.
Y cuando no se sale en el juego, rezas de pies al universo que por favor te salgan estas acciones a balón parado. Es aquí donde normalmente los defensores dan un pasito adelante y dicen, aquí estoy yo, vamos a ver qué es esta, la ocasión para un Maguire, es muy bueno.
A ver quién le juega la cortina a Harry Maguire. Parecía que Martínez lo había empujado a Smith, pero no, se había tropezado el capitán visitante. La pelota queda en el corazón del área, se me tira con todo Malasia. Deriva donde está Fernández, le pincha el segundo palo, Martínez la mete de cabeza al medio. La quiere Sergi, busca Ugarte y Martínez que ahora parece como que hubiera rechazado. Contra Bruno Fernández y esto parece un penal con barrera. La infracción fue de Kluivert, tiro libre para el conjunto local.
Y se pone muy molesto Kluivert porque entiende que Bruno Fernández aflojó un poquito el cuerpo ahí buscando la falta, ¿no? Fíjate, se va cayendo el jugador portugués desde antes que lo toquen con mucha inteligencia y un tiro libre frontal peligroso.
Ideal para la pegada del 8. Veremos qué es lo que hacen en esta acción. No me vengan con ninguna jugada preparada ni nada de esto. Se los pido por Dios. Eiraola que está desesperado porque entiende.
Mbappe Junior, what's the brother? We are watching our game here.
Lo que puede conllevar el
And it's
hecho de
not
que
looking
esté
good,
ubicando ese
bro.
balón. Bruno
Not
Fernández se
looking
lo
good
pide
at all. At all.
para el uso. Le va a pegar Fernández, Kepa. En la mitad prácticamente de su marco, aunque recostó a la barrera para custodiarle el poste derecho. La orden del árbitro. Le dio Fernández. Rebota la muralla.
Bruno will either hit the wall or slap it.
Deriva donde está el cameruneso Nana.
The wall.
La puso para Maguire. Maguire se la entrega a Malasia. Malasia para Maguire. Para que vaya a Taire. Levanta la vista. Taire pasó como Fórmula 1. La mete al Chelsea. Devuelve Kaiser. Gol. Miró, retrotrae el árbitro en acción. Porque hubo infracción de Adam Smith. Que además se lleva la primera amarilla del partido contra Malasia.
But we had the ball.
These coaches are inconsistent. They are stupid. They are bullshit.
United, mientras veíamos ahí, gran gesto técnico
Hey,
we have the ball.
but sasa si unajua tungeendelea kidogo tuilose.
se lo lleva puesto Smith después de que se barre intentando ir por el balón.
Bueno,
Bana, tuko chini bana. This game we are winning. We are winning this game.
Unaona vitu
la pelota al área desde el sector izquierdo.
hizo
Yo le decía pasar en la Fórmula 1, había un equipo de Fórmula 1 que era el Tyrrell.
maneno zenye
Y
maneno zenye
competían
ziko digital.
aquellos.
Kwani
Le
leo
va a pegar
tunaongelea
Fernández
gani?
cerrando esa pelota. ¡Qué
Y que
poderosa!
con Yuma.
Realmente Malasia le remontaba a Aras.
Remontada.
Con el cuerpo. Allí Malasia consigue un córner. Tiro de esquina y es para el local. Por eso la gente aplaude.
Muy bien, aquí veíamos cómo Ugarte llegaba a ese balón, lo defiende muy bien el autor del gol y tenemos otro tiro de esquina para el Manchester United.
Vendrá el córner. Desde el sector izquierdo. Le pega Fernández.
Mnataka mtu mmoja tu hapa kwa bo.
Wapi?
Hapa kwa hii area box nipige goal.
Eres el cabezazo defectuoso de Serse.
Oh, no, they even talking about
Pero se despertó
remontada.
ese Manchester United después del gol de él.
YouTube watajua tu tunawatch from Doji side.
Well, the score of the only goal so far is the only teenager to score for Bournemouth in the Premier League. Scored at the beginning of this month, the winner in the 1-0.
Hey, Amadinho! Nice.
Scoring.
Mine. Yellow.
This is next match.
Knew it the minute he committed the foul as well.
Yeah, it's brilliant. That is from. It just picks up the ball, doesn't he?
This midfield,
He's really good.
T-shirt yellow.
One is easy one for
Then leave
it's away from. See, since Bournemouth on the attack, maybe just putting the ball into Semenyo.
Semenyo for Smith. Marauding forward as ever, as he has done so many times in Bournemouth colours down the years.
Bruno, man. Complaining. You lose the ball, then you start complaining.
Adam Smith approaching 400 games for Bournemouth now, incidentally. Number 393 today. 15 more appearances, including today's, would take him fifth on their all-time appearance record. 92, I think, would make him second. But he needs to almost double his tally to get Stephen Fletcher on over 700 games for Bournemouth.
Bro, we are not firing this one. This coach is the best.
Someone's still going strong, and he'll
We fired enough
make
coaches.
his way forward for this.
I don't think he has to make the foul. I really don't. He's got good control of the ball. It's in front of him, and he's just going straight through the back of him. It's causing problems. It's causing their own problems. Reaching the free kicks away.
Well, as you can see, this is basically the setup from 8 minutes ago when Bournemouth got the opening goal. The ball is pretty much on the same blade of grass. So can Bournemouth be as dangerous? Can Manchester United defend it better?
This is identical, as you said.
Lenny Yoro. Okay.
This is delivery.
Another free kick.
It's a different one this time. Looking for Adams. And it's Paul. And strange, really, because the first one worked so well. If it ain't broke, then
Very
it's broke,
poorly.
say.
When they are playing against Manchester United, they enter their prime. Playing like
I'll tell you
prime Barcelona.
whatsoever. It didn't. It's obviously one that they've worked on, but as you said, just had some success in an identical position where delivery into the box. Whether he's saying that, put the ball into the box, just scored a goal from the same sort of situation.
Hello. No sé cómo le que leo.
Sexy.
Es que les
To see the danger.
have you ever played in FIFA with a striker without pace?
It's not his
That is
outside his box, knowing that ball does come through. He's on the move. Kepa is also.
Loan spell last season at Real Madrid. Now very much the man in possession of the gloves at Bournemouth on loan from Chelsea.
That's clever.
That's right. Hello.
I've
Tempted through for Amma. It was there for just didn't get the angles right.
This is the best bit of play.
Exactly.
The passing, the movement.
Ahmad is composed. Ahmad is the goat, guys. Ahmad is the goat.
How many times you see him in the
I
area
think Ahmad is the goat.
just whizzing that into the far corner. Just gets it a little bit wrong, doesn't he? So much better though. That is more like Manchester United.
Nice header.
Yeah.
The number 3 Manchester United's favour here.
I think it's a pass. It is not a pass.
Seriously.
Mainu trying to keep the pressure on. He's in front. It's a corner.
Yeah, it's a big save.
Kepa.
It's not pretty easy from Bournemouth. Just gets
Yeah, well,
caught
not
and they're
from
exposed. Not sure about the pass from Mainu. Is it a little bit bobbled into Bruno Fernandes? He wants it on the ground so he can come really attack that with Bennett. It's a good point for Kepa just to come and make that save.
Perfect, yeah.
That's corner. Oh, that was dangerous. And a good portion of Old Trafford thought that was the equaliser.
Yeah, well, I did. It's house that don't have an awful lot about it, does he? I know he scored at the other end, but have a look at this. I don't think he could expect it. I think it might just hit him on the floor. Looking for it.
But so easily brushed the heel.
Great ball, though.
And again.
You are clearing.
Leaves the ball by Adam Smith. So from that corner to the corner that at the moment has Bournemouth in the lead.
I mean,
Free kick rather.
the free kick that put in a good pace, wasn't it? Coming into doesn't quite expect it. He's going to do what he does. He does brilliantly. Just glances it with that
Ndio maana mimi nasema like kuna something that is just
absolutely
odd
no chance.
about the fact that
Onana ndiye anaongoza kuhusu.
na hiyo ni nothing. You defense at least I don't
Last
attack.
10 minutes is very much belonged to Manchester United, but
Ni chache.
outside trying to really
Kama
penetrate.
baada anakuanga na saves mingi.
Clivert into the crowd.
Problem is Onana.
So many balls.
Like me that has a problem too, but
So close again. He's getting closer.
Kepa nayo ukimwekea hizi nambari anaangi. Ndio kuna season fulani alikuwa anafunga goal of the season. Goal of the week.
Just wait for that to
Ndio target yake inashinda ikisonga.
He's not a million miles away. Get Manchester United back on level terms. They won't want this half to end, will they? The flurry of chances they've had in these latter stages.
It's Malacia. They do. Be dancing around and it's still going.
Come on. Mimi tunangoja ball hapa.
Oh, he's brilliant play as well. Great bit of skill. Picks the ball up and he's done this a few times. Now he's just ghosted by players, tries that little nutmeg. Tyler Adams and then constantly take that opportunity on and try and catch the breath.
Nilikuwa na watu hapa ndio.
Actually finished the half. The stronger. Just sat back since getting that goal lead.
What decisions?
Wao shida ni veni wote.
Malacia. Bruno Fernandes.
That's a handband they kind of man.
Tucked away by Zabani. Going to have at least one more minute.
No, they're not throwing.
I think we have the best coach in the world, guys.
We have a populist coach. Once he's a good.
The best coach ever. We have graced
Maguire.
the Premier League.
Malacia. One last Manchester United push forward before the whistle, which is stopped by Bruno Fernandes' challenge.
Sometimes it's not going to all go right, is it, for your side? And something like the changes, the style of play. I think we're starting to see in this first half, particularly towards the back end, is that starting to get bodies a little bit higher up the pitch. I do put that down to Bournemouth seeing in and maybe just protecting, just get in for that half time. Have to stick with the process.
There goes the whistle. It's Bournemouth's game at the break. Although they've had
They are
to
still
win beyond
sticking with
Manchester
the
United
process.
along the way in that first half.
Trusting the process.
Another set-piece goal conceded by Manchester United. A really good header by Dean Howson has given Bournemouth the lead and given Ruben Amorim plenty to think about.
That was a
Aspect of
poor
the first half
officiating.
performance from
That
Manchester
wasn't
United,
even meant to
with
be.
Bruno Fernandes and Ahmad both going close on a fair few occasions. But at the break, it is the Cherries who are in front. Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 1.
Unataka Paul mbili kweli?
Chelsea? How's Chelsea doing?
Nil half time.
Really?
Wolves 3-0
Versus?
Leicester.
Kumbe Vanessa pia alikuwa anadanganya watu tu. Yeye pia ana trust process.
Bana hii timu ya Wolves nayo
Damo ufungie.
Emily Fuel. Nikingoja Onana. Akionana na vitu zake.
I think Onana is the most fucked up keeper. Guedes, Gomez, Cunha. Hao wote ni wa Portuguese. Semedo.
Neno tu.
Semedo pia ni wa Portuguese. Hao wote
Inasema mtu wao.
na Guedes. Guedes ni wa Portugal. Semedo naye najua ni wa Portugal. Cunha Brazil. Oh, Cunha is from Brazil. Yes. United ni 4%, 18 votes. Naona tu start. Cards.
Better team have won the first lap.
Possession, Bournemouth, 57, and you 40. Ah, no. Ball possession, 58, Man U. Bournemouth, 48. 52, 48.
How is that not for good? Atoe Malaysia, take off Malaysia, give us Euro, then let Diallo go back to it.
Kwani button hiyo jamani? What do you guys think should be subbed out? I think the first one is Zaxi. Yeah.
For
Zaxi.
Holland,
For Hoyland, yes. Then Malaysia for who?
Euro. The
No.
list is not there.
I think Darrell should go back there. No, we are not losing this one. Septian. We are not losing this one. We are winning. I hope you've heard of King of Comeback. Okay, who else? Malaysia out. Dalot there. How much where
Yeah.
Dalot is? Then backline. Euro for who?
Euro for Malaysia.
Euro for Malaysia.
They'll have Euro,
Oh,
Euro Mazruai, and
who is playing wing back?
Euro Mazruai Maguire.
Who is playing with wing back?
Then you'll have Dalot.
No,
Yeah.
right now who is
Right
playing
now.
wing back?
Right now we have Dalot and Malaysia
Uh-huh.
playing.
Uh-huh.
Then we have Mazruai,
Mazraoui,
Martinez.
Maguire, Martinez. So if you bring in
If you bring in Euro,
Euro,
Dalot should go back to 3.
3,
Bring back 3. And then Diallo back 2.
uh-huh.
And then you have centre back, 3 centre backs. Euro, Martinez, and Maguire.
Euro, Martinez, Maguire. How about Mazraoui?
Euro,
Martinez, Maguire.
Martinez, and Maguire.
Where is Mazraoui going? Huh?
Mazraoui then should retain 2, go wide 2.
I think Maguire
and then
should
That means you retain Dalot.
Where was Maguire during that corner? I didn't see
He
him.
wasn't marking. That guy was marked.
No, I didn't even see him in the back line.
It's a setup. You have Martinez, Euro, Maguire, Mazraoui.
Maybe Ahmad remains where he is.
Uh-huh.
Mazraoui becomes the wing.
Me pone sobre todo muy contento de que podamos seguir creciendo, ¿no? Tanto mis hermanos como yo dentro de lo que es mi tío jugó al fútbol, mis dos abuelos jugaron al
South
fútbol.
Americans wanacheza bola.
Sí, creo que representamos un poco al fútbol argentino. Los varones, yo me acuerdo que, claro, intenso, todos seguidos, ¿no? Entonces era intenso tenerlo entonces, para entretenerlo, yo agarraba una pelota y para ellos era como un entrenamiento, para mí era como un juego. Incluso recuerdo en el momento que nosotros, mis hermanos jugamos juntos en Argentinos Juniors,
Y claro, cuando vos mirabas la alineación eran McAllister, McAllister, McAllister y la gente se moría de risa. Y realmente cuando los vi a los tres ahí en la cancha, muy fuerte. Sí, Alexis hizo un clic, un cambio en inferiores en séptima división, sexta división, que es alrededor de los 15, 16 años. Fue cuando él hizo un clic en su cabeza y en ese momento con el clic que hizo en su cabeza se transformó como jugador.
When Brighton signed him, he was obviously a player. But what you're thinking is, where's he going to play? He kind of wants to play as a 10. He's not going to do that in English football. They dropped him deep. And he had the football education to be able to do that. Because he's grown up in this football environment.
Well, the man will be teammates of Lionel Messi at the World Cup with Argentina.
With McAllister, it was very interesting to see what happened to him during the World Cup, because he arrived at the World Cup and he wasn't a player who was necessarily starting. He just proved himself throughout the tournament.
Creo que hizo un gran mundial y por eso terminamos siendo campeones, pero sin duda una experiencia muy especial, no solo por ganar la Copa del Mundo, sino por cómo se dio todo ese proyecto.
Bana, kuna game zenye hata Di Maria anacheza poa, yeye ndiye anapewa display player of the match. Na yeye tu ni kutembea tembea, tu sasa amekuwa na moment moja. Haya ndio ndio wanapanga hizo
masomo hawajapata replacement wao. Unaona Cristiano zaidi wanaweza mkumbuka but ni big in the US will host next World Cup. Wanajaribu ku market. Unaona hata Ballon bado unaona Ciara yuko.
He's developing different aspects of his game.
Creating fields.
Uliona wenye wali announce then Cristiano ali
One of the names
shows that
absolutely has to start.
Obviamente siempre vamos a ganar una Copa del Mundo, el poder jugar para un club como el Liverpool.
Kuna jamaa kitu wanajaribu ni kuwa na strong
uno siempre se enfoca en el presente, en el día a día y en hacerlo de la mejor forma para que después
kuwa na more
así que estoy muy contento obviamente
actually wanaendelea from
mi vida y espero que siga de la misma manera.
Monetary side kwamba wamekuwa na limited, kuna clubs kidogo tu unaweza uzia player, so una scramble for Real, Man U, Chelsea. But ukiwa na teams kama Saudi Arabia huko ni Qatar zinachukua pia na good money, uko na US pia samzuri nzuri, sasa market inakuwa kubwa sana mnaweza trade
selling people.
Bournemouth
best club in the world.
Ajua watu wamekanga eti
really brother,
huwezi toka kama KPL and go direct to EPL, you have to pass through these small leagues. Sema sasa tuko ranked chini kabisa. Kwa sababu unaona kama
kuja tuna scout to player from KPL.
Nani alikuwa anasema DH ukitoka EPL uende kama wapi? Uende kama Japan. Ni ngumu kurudi back to EPL. Almost impossible.
Unless you are that good. Na nini alitoka USA akarudi.
Sasa hao watu wameweka ranking ya USA na ni Qatar ama Saudi. Sasa imekuwa unaweza toka EPL uende huko, but can you come back from Saudi ukarudi back to the
not yet.
Nenda na big money.
Well, league position 5 Bournemouth.
Yes.
Wow. League position ya Bournemouth ni 5.
And City? That get to 6.
City 7.
United
Nottingham 4. Like on a 31.
Villa 5.
That's the jokes.
Aston Villa 5.
Villa 6, 28. Bournemouth.
Oh, 3 is
They're talking
Chelsea.
about
3
it.
is Arsenal.
Bournemouth has goal difference of 4. Man United has a goal difference of 1. City has a goal difference of 4.
Bournemouth, how many points? 20?
Bournemouth 28.
Currently.
Man United 20.
If United wins, this
United
game,
wins.
that will be 25-25. Bournemouth has a superior goal difference.
No, if we win by
5-1.
no, they have 4.
They have 4.
Every goal we score deducts a goal from them. Goal difference. So
That must be a 3-1.
so if we score 3,
3-1 gives you an advantage of 2. That will be 3.
they have a goal difference
For
of
them,
4.
they lose.
Is this thing live? Like goal difference?
Yes.
So they'll have a goal difference of 3. If we score 3, we'll have.
Well, Old Trafford is welcoming back Manchester United to the field and hoping that plenty will change for them in the second half. Bournemouth in the lead thanks to a set play goal, although Bruno Fernandes and Ahmad and the like were certainly flowing forward towards the end of the half. It was Manchester United who didn't want the whistle to go.
Yeah, I thought they were entering towards the final 10 minutes or so of that first half. And it had to be better because it was sat back. They would ask questions off from Bournemouth. It's credit to the away side.
That's it.
Manchester United, too much respect him. Quite look at it, and there were some really good opportunities, wasn't there, for Manchester United? So late on, Bruno Fernandes being at the heart of that. So it has to be better in this second half. It really does if they are to get anything.
And we are to see a change of pace at the start of this second half. You can see Lenny Euro is poised, ready for action. Malacia is already in his tracksuit. Is the player making way for one of Manchester United's summer signings, whose debut, of course, was delayed by a foot injury in a pre-season friendly. Ollie Langford, the fourth official, ready to do the duty. The confirmation that the already showered and changed Malacia is replaced by Lenny Euro. Also going to have a Bournemouth change. Lewis Cook is to be introduced for the cautioned in the first half Adam Smith.
December 3rd.
We go in the second half. Both sides have made a half time. Let's see if proceedings change in the second period. If Manchester United can get back into the game, or Bournemouth perhaps can stretch the leads, or maybe it'll all stay as it currently is.
It'll be interesting how
Monday.
come out. I don't think everyone was too happy. Some of the bits of play that
October
were in good
20th.
positions of giving the ball away quite cheaply.
So,
And a substitute, I thought had to happen. It wasn't quite it wasn't quite up to speed as you can imagine. So, but it means that Dallo will come on his left-hand side. Dropped into the back line of the field. He's going to drop into right back now by the looks of things.
It's we wondered who might step back into right back for Bournemouth. Whether perhaps Tyler Adams might go there, or how they would play, but it is Lewis Cook who is seemingly lined up back there for now. Okay, is of course continuing on the left. Just his presence there for Joshua Zirkzee.
He's got to be a lot better in this second half. Long before you see
taking it away from another. Waiting for others to join in with Sevilla, maybe. It was almost something out of nothing there for Bournemouth.
it was, wasn't it? It's just a ball that spun into the channel there. And I think once the runner comes out, he knows he has to go the full length, doesn't he?
Guys, Man United is not serious. You need that sense of seriousness. We are not serious as a team. As a team, we are not serious.
Manchester City on November the 2nd. It is 23 Premier League shots since.
This guy, this
To hit the back of the net. He's had a few in this game as well.
But
Harry would love to
don't think this coach Anna
complete the
like
Manchester double, if you like, scoring
the
against
previous
City and United
season.
to boost that season's scoring tally to 5.
He doesn't know what Bournemouth did to Ten Hag.
So many he needs to add goals to his game. And that's the key element, isn't it, when you're playing in the wide areas, that your assists and goals always looked at.
Cook to Kluivert. Away via Lenny Yoro. Christie now. Cook again in towards Evan Nielsen. Harry Maguire, who cleared his lines.
It's a centre ball in as well. What's to deal with that? Forces the corner.
Guys, the game is getting boring, but we are going to win. We are going to win, guys. We are going to win. I can see it, I can feel it. We are pushing.
From Christie. It's gone a fair old way, that one.
Hell to the now.
It's an easy one to deal with.
Not sure whether that was a bad contact.
Helped
Helped by the wind a little bit, but I might be being kind by that, looking up at the flags at the top of Old Trafford here.
I'm going to say it was the wind. He's got too much quality to it.
It's interesting that Bournemouth had 29 shots last time out against West Ham United, and he was involved in 11 of them, taking 6 himself, creating 5 openings for others.
He's really found his role, hasn't he, in this Bournemouth side. I feel playing in a more central holding midfield, attacking midfield, if you like, where he has to get up and down the pitch. And I felt that he struggled at first, didn't he, in a Bournemouth shirt. Really secure at place, but now he's a key figure. He's a fantastic player. I think driving force in that midfield for Bournemouth.
Why are they playing like Kenya Premier League?
Because he attacks a lot, as you say, but he's also won the most possession for Bournemouth in the Premier League this season. So he's having to break attacks up and create new ones for his team.
Well, he was playing in sort of a wide of a 3 at times for Bournemouth. And as I said, I feel like he's secured and found that position where I feel that when he's at the heart of everything, it's dangerous.
From Kirkes, problem potentially for Martinez.
Hilo lenye nani anacheza si vizuri. Yeah.
Yoro.
Ndio anaingia deep.
Mainu. Slaloming away from Christie and Spring Paulson as well, the referee who was
zile ball
in the mix.
Nini anashindwa kumwa.
Comes through. Nielsen and Martinez. Yeah. Frustrated that the ball isn't released quickly.
What this?
Huh? Wewe na simu yangu haijashikwa.
To really small question to deny because go and get that second goal. This will certainly get a lot worse.
Yeah. Tunangoja results kwanza.
Where's Cook's ball? This is appearance number 234 for him in a Bournemouth shirt.
Na uliipata aje?
He's been around the South Coast for a fair while now.
Oh.
Underneath it.
Za macho utapata. Hapa kushika
away for Europe.
Na unajua sijakuwa online so naona message zimeingia WhatsApp kwa sasa sioni. Jamaa
nice. Hoyland. Then to score 2 goals in 6 and 6.
Manchester Derby last weekend, returned as a substitute against Tottenham in midweek. He's preparing himself to enter the action again now.
I think he's playing with this.
And you're second nothing.
Like they're not even in control.
Martinez.
What is it?
Fernandez.
Akiwa Portugal. Shots zake huwa zinatokea wapi?
Manchester United double change is poised.
Shoot normally.
Wilson trying. That's probably made it.
Maino forgot how to play.
Fernandez.
Nice. This piece of shit.
Play.
Oh, jamani wao bado wana doubt kai itakuwa foul bado endelee.
Jamaa ametufunga na fake foul.
Gante is that runner. Mazraoui now.
Receiving the ball, he wants.
Someone is trolling us there, saying Bournemouth is the best club.
A few moments later.
Let's see if they are still the best club after Hoyland.
To the action of 5 goals in his last 6. Manchester
United
could do with some attacking impetus here. Given to them secondly by Hoyland and midweek.
Hey, another midfield is defending the midfield.
At the weekend.
Maino as a defense. Maino as a defense.
Bruno na Paul, si alikuwa 10.
Kwa Bruno as a defense.
Bruno alirudi 8. Ndiye anacheza 6.
Wananoa as a defense. The midfield is open now. Fully open.
Just to get contact. And it's a goal.
Position hapa ni score.
It really is.
Utafanya lile mambo ya ni ngumu.
Here's to over again. Diallo underneath it this time. Frustratingly so from his point of view.
I mean, some ball.
Fuck.
Some two decent set pieces. Cross.
God damn.
Probably do better as well, Diallo.
So rearranging for coaches to do.
Zile forward passes alikuwa anapeana siku ya Tottenham na West.
Sasa hivi ndio zitafungwa.
You picks out Kirkes.
Unaona hapa bila mtu nimeana kuna pesa na mbona Ericsson.
Tara now. For Clivert.
Kwa mnacheza ni kama mko left okay.
Wins it.
Inaweza kama
Take it with him.
What a ball, defensive is crap.
Joshua Zirkzee, a frustrated figure as he came off. It's been the kind of afternoon where it hasn't quite clicked for him up top, and Ruben Amorim will now hope that Rasmus Højlund can pick up the baton with some effect.
That's the option he has. To get the best out of.
But we need to go.
jamaa
The best out
acha
of
wana
they're going to stop
player wake
games.
msipoform media.
Pushing up the Premier League.
Hiyo position yake
We talked about the fact that he's getting closer to working out his best 11. So looking for Delo, but only finding Cook. Of course, that can be a bit of a misnomer, can't it? A best 11, because it often it's not necessarily just about what you do, it's about what the opponents can do against you and how you perhaps select accordingly. One of those options not available to Ruben Amorim after his latest injury setback. He was devastated, he said on social media, after he was taken off at the Etihad last week after around about quarter of an hour. A really frustrating time for him since he swapped the blue of Chelsea for the red of Manchester.
I feel fine, which I really do when you've got injuries in you. I mean, the fact that it's a man that he wants to play football, or he wants to come and prove that he's worthy of putting Manchester United shirt on. And it doesn't quite flow, and you keep picking up niggles and can't get that rhythm. It's so difficult.
Season and a half he's been a Manchester United player now, Mason Mount. 21 Premier League appearances, 1 goal and no assists. Just hasn't, as you say, been able to get into the flow. Get that regular quality that we certainly know he possesses, and saw during the time at Chelsea and of course with England. Bobby Mainoo. Neatly done, just ran out of room with Kirkes around. Only forward to Ouattara. Christie. Kirkes. But now. From Christie, neatly done away from Masraoui. Clivert drives into the gap, and down he goes.
Hi. What is up?
In no doubt at all.
Now.
Spotted
Now.
See, but
One plus minutes.
in the box, you know that you've got someone with good ability, clever ability, and Cliver. I'm saying what they work in while Bournemouth do. There's Rowie. There's no doubt because he's tucked away here and he just catches his foot. It's just a crazy, crazy decision to make. Absolute stone wall in the end.
Manchester United's claim here is
Now
that
we are now up one.
the foul, there was an offside, so it is just being checked by VAR here. And the confirmation is that it is a penalty kick.
And a silly penalty to give away, wasn't it? Rowie just completely caught out of an attacking player gets away from you. If you're going to ground, you've got to make sure that you're winning the football.
15 minutes.
He is someone who knows what to do from 12 yards.
Fuck!
Justin Clivert.
Fuck!
He scores. Bournemouth's penalty-taking expert does it again. It's looking like another very good day at Old Trafford for the Cherries.
Fuck this.
Absolutely massive confidence. He knew he wasn't missing. Ringing it. May have just had a little browse up at
Manu anacheza ni kama ile hakuna kitu amecheza.
It's a brilliant penalty. As you said, this could be a brilliant afternoon for Bournemouth. And here's the
Yes.
Not the offside, so that they were.
Hell to Ghana.
Yeah, cool.
Sisi ni watu tunashangilia our loss.
Manchester United produced a comeback of consequence in the derby last weekend.
3-0.
They nearly
Fuck, man.
produced another in the capital in midweek. They've got to do it all over again if they're going to take anything from this game.
But watu wamecheza vibaya. They deserve kupigwa tu.
Out of pocket for this shit.
Unachezaje midi hivi?
What is Mino playing today? I don't think streaming this game was a good idea.
Manchester United have to steady the ship here.
How do you play this way and expect not to do? How do you play this way and expect not to do? Goli yao inaekwa hiyo ni ya Chelsea.
Manchester United have fallen apart.
Well. This is a great goal as well. He's just as they get a penalty. I think they are going to have a look at maybe a handball.
Sell everyone. Sell everyone. Man, there is no way we are coming back. Nadhani ikiwa Mani watapewa hiyo maybe sisi ama tunaingine. Mani utaona tu wakiangalia na wanarudisha.
Absolutely excellent. Finish, Semenyo. Super finish. I think this will stand. This could be game over for United.
A scorer against Manchester City in November. A delighted scorer against Manchester United in December. That was the shout for handball. Not given. 2 minutes and 8 seconds between the two Bournemouth goals to make it 2 and 3.
Well, I said they just needed to up the ante, didn't they? Because you could feel the tension around the stadium. They haven't been good enough, Manchester United, unfortunately.
Fuck you.
Utafute bwana. Mtu wako tu nyuma yako na unaingia box.
Decision making kwa Ganaji. Ino zande zinapanga ball za Ganaji. Hizo ndio vitu anaweza funga peke yake.
Mbona ako na haraka? Watu tu wako nyuma yako na unaingia box. Unaingia box.
The challenge to be made for
Sasa kuna players wanaweza kuchip alafu kuna Ganaji.
an easy one.
Yana nashangaa uko na ball na unaingia box na watu wako nyuma yako. Watu watacommit tu foul.
It's proving to be a difficult day at the office for Manchester United, for those looking on from the sidelines and up on high. Ruben Amorim certainly felt that United were improving near the opponent's box in recent times, says they're getting fitter.
Man is down.
Faster pressing and
Playing.
physicality is better.
Ricardo,
The
man.
world wants more time training to get them to where he wants to be. The problem is the games keep coming and you've got to do your best to try and win them.
Watu wanaanza
Games are
tactics.
coming thick and fast. You have to obviously get a bit of momentum flowing, don't you? That's one thing that is so key in football. You said, I mean, if you're changing the side, which you have to do, you know that you have to rest legs, you have injuries.
No audience.
Right, when you haven't, and the team doesn't quite pick itself, you know, it's hard to predict and get that momentum, isn't it, from a team?
Right old scrap for the ball between Højlund and Adams. Nielsen after this one, Martinez just wins out.
I actually feel that Bournemouth have worked a lot harder than Manchester United. I really do. I think all over the pitch. I think they had that spell in the first half, Bournemouth, before they sat back. Quite rightly, they're 1-0 up to Old Trafford, but I feel in the second half we've seen pretty much nothing apart from the corners from Ahmad, who put 2 decent deliveries in.
Angalia mine, natembea. Wanna create spaces.
Season they never won at Old Trafford against Manchester United.
Anafanya nini?
Six attempts.
Simuelewi.
Going to do it
Hizi
in
instructions
back-to-back
zake,
seasons
angalia
at the
anafuata tu
moment.
nyuma
Both by 3
polepole.
goals to 0. We've had 3 quarters of the game, Lee. Manchester United need 3 unanswered goals to get a point.
Yeah, they do. I mean, it's a big ask, isn't it? It's a mountain to climb. Really,
Anthony.
Bournemouth defensively
Anthony.
defended relatively well. They haven't really had to
Anthony for comeback. They go.
sweat on about, if you like.
The corner. Seen off somehow by Justin Kluivert. I'm not sure exactly how I was hoping that would go, but it has worked because they're out. And looking to break here with Tyler Adams. Some muted appeals for handball, but the ball actually hit his head. Harrison now. Movement ahead of him. Ouattara. Couldn't quite swivel out of trouble. Harrison still got it though. Martinez away as far as Kluivert, who used the hand at least once.
It's a bit of a catch-22 now, is it, for United and Amorim, because what does he do? He has to try and get back into the game, but you could easily leave yourself exposed, and not Bournemouth having that forward, so
Points. And Kepa threw up under it. A really good hand too.
that's a big save. A really big save, and a good save at that from Kepa in goal. It's a super strike as well, equally. So much better in that forward area since Williams come up. It's more effective. Brilliant save from Kepa. They need something just to spark the fight, don't they?
You're right though, this could quite easily go to 3-3, it could quite easily go to 4-0 or 5-0. Strange old game the way it's poised now. Whipped in towards the low. Fernandez.
Hey! Hey!
Lazima nipe wachiti nayo.
Pretty straight in the stomach. Enough to take your breath away. Strikes it so well. Bruno Fernandez, have a look at this. It's right.
Imani hata sisi.
Mwenye mpika ni yule mpika tumbo. Number 10.
Tell you what, it was quite fortunate
Yeah,
that it
yeah.
struck the head of Milos Kerkez, who threw himself in there bravely.
When you throw your body like that,
Una ambro ni
your
damu.
head's dangling away from your body. Clearly works, doesn't it? So you're spot on, David.
Tommy Elphick with a final instruction
Yeah,
there for
man.
Enes Ünal, who's going to replace Evan Nielsen, who's been neat and tidy up top,
Parallelogram ni
right in the platform from which they built today.
We are sorry guys. We'll be winning this
Strikers
game.
are, of course, judged on goals an awful lot through their careers, but many bring more to the table in a collective sense. Enes Ünal, by the way, 2-2 for him, both off the bench. So he'll be keen to add to that with 20 minutes or so remaining.
Well, we talked about having that confidence of wearing the shirt, scoring goals. That's exactly with this and out. Next to his collection.
Fernandez. Savani across. Cook as well, only as far as Delo. Hoyland. Force his way through.
If United are to get back into this game, you have to go and get that next goal. Just produce a bit of a spark. And
We made a blockbuster challenge, but a fair one.
it was absolutely spot on as well. And Dawson got a great view of that right in front of the two. Challenge.
Two in. Kemper opting to go with the fists. Bruno Fernandes. Trying to find a way through to... Spark was going to come. It was going to come from those two.
Well worked from Bruno Fernandes. He's got the awareness and vision knowing that Bruno's on the edge of the box. I think if anything, he's trying to be too cute and stick it in the side corner rather than concentrate on making sure he hits the target. It's been glimpses, hasn't it, from United?
Amechoka.
Can we get one goal? Bana hii game hadi imekuwa boring. Atu attack, sijui hata nimerudi
Strange
kwa
game as well. Can often be at times when you think that in that first half, United seemed to be building, seemed to be gathering momentum that may well have got them some reward. But then the half-time whistle comes
This is what we find in our
allocated with enough quality. Bournemouth have done the business.
There's times in games on the way you have really good spells. Unfortunate for United that we spelled them at the back end of the first half. Been able to regain that momentum and spark and buzz that they had. Maybe it needed a goal.
this kid.
Well, this could be some result for Bournemouth, couldn't it? To talk about progression.
Shows how far.
Come on!
So important, I think, to
Why?
to the likes of Eddie Howe.
Why are you watching this shit?
Get Bournemouth to where they are now, and then of course Andoni Iraola
Bana
Has
ndio
moved
anachukua
things on.
kumani. Sasa hapo ndio jamaa
level
fauli ya
two
nini?
in the top flight. Also important to remember that in the
Jamaa mwalimu
2008,
wampiga
2009
kweli.
season,
Mfuko cha Bournemouth.
Bournemouth retained the league status despite a 17-point deduction.
Mara
They
tatu
finished
sahi.
21st in League Two.
Win
The
zote.
fourth
Lini
tier of
lini
English football. Here they are,
pili.
3-0 up at Old Trafford for the second season
Lini
running.
ndio clean sheet inatokea wapi hapo? Unaona napata vipi?
And deserves to
Si
be
games
in as
manini
well.
cheza. First half manini kwa nafanya. Midfield goal kufa yote.
Sahi hadi mimi bado sina.
I thought wakikuja second half atajaribu
15 minutes remaining in this one.
Sasa ilikuwa
Willand after it. House and away. Semenyo on towards Adams. It might break Clivert's way here. Bananas after it. Tell you what, on another day that might have turned out very different.
Let's have a watch. I actually felt
yule jamaa amekaa huko badala ya take advantage of the
like he did previously. Got caught out. This time he
bana.
certainly knew he was going to get there.
Watu wameenda maandamano na
Garnacho. Willand waiting.
last time nani sasa hiyo goal ni first corner. Last time Sancho akiwa anaishi pia walifanya tu
Great bit of play from Bruno Fernandes.
Hiyo
But
ndio
look, I think he's got to get that touch control better.
nani Karim kwa kufanya hivyo move.
11 corner hata mmoja kuna
Ndio chini tu.
Bruno Fernandes with the corner. And there's towards the fly. Swept away by Semenya.
Why is defending?
Bournemouth side to the field.
Ni building ama ni nani? Ni building yeye atakuwa anacheza.
Everything in that midfield.
Ni building atakuwa ndani ya
It's all about being solid and compact, and that's what Philip Billing will do. Attacking players, Cliver, who's had a great afternoon again.
Philip Billing comes on at the sight of his last Premier League goal in the game that finished 3-0 here last season, December the 9th. It was then. Trying to make it his. But Christie gets a foot in. Billing straight into the thick of things. For Ouattara. Chased by Mazraoui. And that duel on that occasion. Nicely done by Ahmed. We made it. Trying to ping it towards Garnacho.
Play on the right side.
Garnacho now.
Really tall. His quality standards.
Kuna ile boli yenye aliuzwa.
It's all has it again.
Yes, winga huyu jamaa maybe ajitrain akuwe striker. Anatokeanga hapo katikati ndio afunge. Sasa wengi wananyang'anywa ball pale za zote. Garnacho. Yeye wapiti left back kama wing nani defender. Sisi wakitokea hapo katikati tu through ball yenye anautpesa kama center backs akiendana. Any person can put another defender. See,
Fernandez took it in his stride neatly.
Garnacho.
Felt he had his angles right. And the ball through to Manchester United's point of view.
Yeah, I think the opportunity.
Dribble ball mara tano na kuna mtu tu hapa.
Play from Manchester United. Fernandez, he's been the one.
Mbona ujikute na huyu jamaa kwa advantage hapa tena.
Maybe a little slide in for Garnacho was a better solution and option.
I guess we'll never know if Garnacho would have scored it.
10 minutes remaining at Old Trafford. Which in red at times have produced opportunities for each other.
We are even deeper state. Okay.
One of Bournemouth's standout players this season.
He's behaving as
Trying to
if
score
he
a
has saved
goal.
it. Entire politics.
Post.
Maana anacheza hata kama yeye 6.
Away to Christie. Ouattara now.
Sasa hiyo ni nini?
This is fucked up.
Backwards.
Jamaa ndio kwa hata mimi kupiga the hata uta expect bowling kuwafikia aje huko mbele. Kama wewe ndio unapiga kujaribu
General
mwenyewe.
at the moment, and that is forwards. Looking very strong on the field.
Mbona ni hema yake.
Having tried to get the hands out of the way. Garnacho. Wanted it.
Open.
For Fernandez. Behind it goes off Lewis
So,
Cook.
I'm
And I just feel that there's an opportunity there for Ahmad to take a strike on. One, maybe two. To take that strike on. It just suits Bournemouth to get back.
Kila mtu leo akishika ball anapiga tu zake.
Nothing comes of it.
Rudishia Bruno.
Cho, Ahmad.
Rudishia Bruno. Hata leo decision making.
wanadhani wanaweza pata hizo bao mbili bao tatu watakaa.
Hata kama ni haraka, ni wake player. Ndio unaweza pata hizo.
I think delaying the restart, basically holding on to the ball. Many have seen enough and feel that there's enough time for this to turn around, which is pretty fair, I think, on today's showing.
Thinks the Bournemouth side who are certainly up and coming.
We are not back.
Losing 3-0. It's a disappointment. Have to try and make this place a fortress again, don't they? I think it's going to take some time.
Sasa
I do hope
inabidi
that
nani leo
it's really given the time and
yeah.
opportunity.
Leo amekuwa wingi amekuwa kidogo sana.
This is not an overnight
Ni bora wafikie mbele. Watu wakifika huku ni wanafanya tu vitu zao.
Sasa Maina ana mess hapa, inabidi support me.
Actually, we'll get the balance right.
Sasa hizo ball tunapata kidogo sana hivi.
Finding through the tackles here. Setting up Garnacho maybe, looking for Delo. Helping it across towards Masraoui. His feet went from under him.
What?
Garnacho. Hoyland. Because he was there. It was up to Masraoui to make the move into the middle.
Tell you what, Ketta's had a good game as well, hasn't he? He's made a couple of decent saves when he's been called upon.
He has. It's 5.5 years or so since that crazy League Cup final in which he was asked to come off, refused to, but then was involved in that penalty shootout defeat to Manchester City. Showed his quality since.
Najua siku ya nani pia tulifungwa hivi. Forest.
In Chelsea colours, in Real Madrid colours, and now for
Hapo
Bournemouth.
serious.
Stood up for them in important moments today, which has enabled them to win.
It's a team game, it's a team ethic, isn't it? And safe pair of hands back there. Your teammates loads of confidence. He's had a good game.
A bit of pressure from Unal, gets it away to Hoyland. Gets it back from Masraoui. Looked for Delo, it was in the way. Martinez. Fernandez on the turn. Garnacho.
Shoot!
Now that guy.
Tell you what,
Huyu jamaa strong kick yake kwa left now.
good situations like that. Manchester United out on the edge of the box.
The Saka Pro Max.
Rose high into the stand. It's poor. It's really poor. So many good opportunities on the edge of the box where you're not even really testing the goalkeeper.
It's different school.
Well, they say Masraoui's only scored once in 3
Hii
years.
ndio finali alishezanga, yeye pia hapo anastahili.
So it was unlikely to
But yeye at least alikuwa na injury.
be one of those to fly into the back of the
Huyu
net,
jamaa anataka
potentially.
kupatia kila mtu chance.
That said, there have
Jamaa,
been
I think plan yake
a few moments that could have gone differently on another day
19 attempts.
for the hosts here.
You have a look at Ahmad really, and to be quite honest, he could have easily had a hat-trick really, you know, everything's gone his way and things have gone his way recently, but he's had some really good situations and positions that just not tested the goalkeeper.
Anacheza ni kama yeye ndio tena nika
Hawa ndio wana press. Watu wenye wanafaa kuwa wamerelax tu huku nyuma, nyinyi mnawafuata. Ideas ni kama watu wamemaki media yetu. Sasa unaona mmoja ni so hebu tafuta hawa jamaa, na hawa jamaa wako huku pia, hawa watu wanawafuata.
Kepa will come out to receive. The headlines, Lee, will quite possibly go to Manchester United in the sense that this is a 3-0 defeat on their own patch, but it's often easy to not give credit to the team who've won and the team who are really pushing on in Bournemouth, and credit must go to them in a big way.
Yeah, well, we're getting to a stage in the season where we're not far from getting to the back end and the business end of the season where if you're in the thick of things, possibility of maybe investing, adding to the squad, maybe not even disrupting, but what they've done is brilliant this season, and that's why they are there in the league. They've been excellent. You can see the work ethic, you can see what Raula's trying to bring to the football club. They've come to Old Trafford and put in a good performance. There's some really big fixtures coming up, by the way, as well, where you think that they could kick on in the festive period. The likes of Palace at home, Fulham away, Everton at home.
Final Bournemouth change is made. To the final 90 seconds of the 90 minutes. There'll be a little bit added on, but we haven't had too many notable stoppages. Nice header away. Middle towards Christie. Martinez. Fernandez for Kobe Mainoo. Neatly done. Bruno Fernandes wanted to carry on.
Isn't it
Been on so much
blowing? Put on a ball. Kama hivyo mtu hakuja kufanya
Mara zote. Mara moja.
The time will total a minimum of 5 minutes.
It's crazy. You look around the stadium, don't
no,
you?
no, hajadisama na
Just see
hakuna game yoyote ya kusema.
Point.
basically.
Lakini hata hao watu pia hawajadisaba, wao pia sijaona kitu wamecheza.
No, but unajua hizi small teams hii ndio game yao. Umeshajiweka unacheza game yao. They are best at. Sio watakupiga. Referee kadi bwana. Chwani. Watu wana make ni foul zingine zenye zinafaa kadi ya. Wanakushika tu openly.
Maybe Pawson just gets
Hey man,
Wanakushika openly.
next house.
One of those things which was unnecessary, really. He's had a really good game. Scored a goal that set them on their way. No need to get booked on halfway at 3-0 up.
hata hii timu naweza kudai kwa
Important to remember that he's still 19 years of age.
He's had a good game as well, defensively. So he got himself a goal.
hello Putra, what's up? We are losing, man.
Garnacho. On he goes.
Why? 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 No goal. Ay. Hata disamvipi.
To just refilter that attack. Not sure if it was Howson that had the last touch to stop that from being goal. Like he just took that struck on.
Now. Stepping on again. Kobe Mainu wanted to strike it. Nearly for Garnacho. And the break.
Who's that? You're good.
We've got an extra 4 here. There's Cook. Christie.
Jangan ukipata ball mtu anakaa kana time inasonga tena ndio pasi pia kaikana. Mimi sasa tunaenda mkupura au kwa ndio mdani hadi hapo basi.
Looking to put it back here for Edison. Straight at Martinez, who looks to release Evans. Does get past Christie.
Yaanza tende.
Tena pass.
This minute of the day. Added on. Getting back and just shows the mentality of this side.
Relax, ana haraka. Acha boli ishe.